All I'm using is something real simple. It's tough in this clear water. As soon as they get a good look at it, they're usually over it. Oh, he's a hungry fella. Got him that time. So I found a new location. It's a creek, so I brought my creek rod. I'm gonna come down here, down this little walking trail that we have right here, and see if I can't find a little patch to poke on in, hoping to get on some major creek smallies, 7-pounders. No, but hopefully like 2.5 pounds. That would be cool, especially an area that doesn't look like many people think about fishing it. I think there's gonna be some big old smallmouth bass. I don't know why I said it slow like that. For more emphasis. Well, I don't even know how to get down here, to be honest with you. I think this is the way down. It's the only little off-trail, man-made people going off beat the path that I see. Ooh, it's slick, Rick. Oh man, cobwebs. Ain't nobody been down here for a little bit. Things I do to get smallmouth bass. Cobwebs. Oh, get the bejeebers out of me. Alright, now that we're down here, all I'm using is something real simple. 1/8 ounce bullet sinker, tungsten with, well, a zone lock, 2/0, and the Keitech Pro Blue and Red Pearl impact shad. Because this is really what they're keyed in on, just some small bait fish. That might get one. Oh, they're looking at it. Well, that's a good thing. If they're looking at it, they're probably looking at it over here. Hoping this is all I need out here. I see some rock bass, so they don't seem interested. Got high pressure going on. I think it was 30.8. It's gonna be more of a finessey, slower approach. I like to keep my bait at least like a 30 degree angle, just so it glides through that water column a little bit better. Trying to see what this creek holds. So far it ain't holding anything. It's gonna be a tough crowd today. Ooh, we got some chasers. They like it real slow. Well, I'm getting some action over here where there's a big current. Not so much over here in the, kind of deeper pools. So maybe the hungry ones are over here ready to chase something down as soon as it gets next to that seam. Get it out there a little bit further. Make it look a little bit more dead. Kind of drop it to the bottom. Let it scrape. It's tough in this clear water. As soon as they get a good look at it, they're usually over it. Maybe not one right there either. This down tree right here is probably going to have a fish or so right behind it. We're going to see about it. See how predictable they are. Apparently they're not predictable. Right at the edge of it. Let's see if they're corralling some bait fish up. Alright, let's try the next pocket. Got to be some bass somewhere in here. So I'm not getting much out here in the middle behind some rocks or over by, the current seams or the rapids. But I think this little weed line is going to draw some attention. I'm going to see if there's some under here. Let's see if I can get right on the edge of it. There's something come out. Well, not right there. We widen out quite a bit though. We got a slow seam right here, right behind a rock. Let's bring it right on through here. Oh, that's where he was, and I missed him. Picture perfect, right behind that little rock right there. And that felt like he was an alright size, but we are here in the middle of the rapids, so he could have been using that for leverage. Don't want to go past the rock and kind of come into it. I don't want to spook them off. They are real skittish when you get to this kind of low water levels, temperature. Ah, he hit it again. Did you see that? Did you actually see that? I don't think he got the hook. He's a hungry fella. Got him that time. All right, there we go. There we go. First little smallie on the swim bait. Keitech Pro Blue and Red Pearl. We're looking for a little bit bigger than you, bud. But hey, that's not too bad for a little creeker. Here we are. I mean, I did find some over here. Right by that little, where the seam ends and it kind of flows into that still water. I'm glad we could get one. I was starting to get skeptical that there wasn't going to be any bass in here. I saw a whole bunch of little ones, but nothing that was worth taking. And I caught one that pretty much wasn't worth taking, but we're taking it right now because we're not finding anything. Yeah, I'm gonna get right over here on that seam and work it past it and then kind of come into it and see if another one wants to bust at it behind this rock. Keep working it down, follow that channel right where it breaks up. Working at that medium slow, trying to give it some sporadic motion here. That, kind of jolt it. Oh, I felt like it was another hit. I can't confirm it or not, but it feels like it was another hit. I feel like the seam is the saving grace. Doesn't look like it. Bunch of huh? Nada. Well, I'm gonna be real. I've only caught that one fish off the Keitech today. I got a few bites. I think I got about 4 or 5 different bites. Man, they just aren't sticking. They aren't really interested in it. So we're gonna take this off and we're gonna try a little wacky worm. It's gonna be like that, a little weighted wacky worm. Let's see if this will do us any better. Gotta get ready to head actually. Sucks trying to find new spots. It's just tough. Places I've never been before. I don't know what kind of structure there is. I found some bedrock. I found some muddy bottoms. Pretty much a little bit of everything here at this creek. Besides a lot of smallmouth. We're gonna have to keep continuing on. Hopefully this wacky worm can get us on a smallie or two. It's getting real slow. If the wacky worm doesn't get it, you know it's slow. You got some lookers, you just need some hookers. Come on, take the bait. I see some little looky-loos. Need some bigger looky-loos. Super tough crowd. I'm gonna report back when I get one, if any. Well, if you're seeing that sidewalk and this reel in my hand, you know it's over with. I wasn't able to get another one on that wacky worm. I'll let you know that those fish just were not biting. Until next time, this is Zach. Keep it real.